Arigato gozaimasu. And this is a new episode, a different episode, an episode where you turn into a weeb. And that is exactly what we're doing today here with AJ today, because we are getting his ass into anime.
Is this the intro? Are we going with this?
I liked it.
Were you even recording?
Yeah, I've been recording this all time.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh, you should have said something.
All right, we're rolling with the punches.
Bet, alright. Arigato gozaimasu, and welcome to a new episode, a different episode, an episode where we get AJ hooked on anime. We have the rated R stupid weeb, charged. Hey, I should start with. That's a charged star. Like,
It's fine.
It's still right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same
True.
I'll take
Yes.
it.
We have StarWind,
Yeet.
the master of anime and everything Japanese. We have Bugz, who is, I want to say, intermediate with anime. He knows some anime. Why am I speaking in third person? And I don't know. And then it's a problem. And then we have AJ, the man who is new to anime. And the first yo, we gotta start the whole thing over.
No.
Yeah, like you just edit it. You just edit it. You just start. Yeah.
But, and the anime that we're reviewing today is Attack on Titan. Now, I will say this: watching Attack on Titan this past week got me in some trouble. I got caught watching it at work, and I got written up for it. But I want to say it was worth it. Attack on Titan I enjoyed the first season. The officer looked at me. He's like, "So, is there any excuse you're watching all on your phone?" I'm like, no, not really.
No excuse at all.
No excuse.
Shit is good.
I mean, I'll take the write up, man. It was worth it. These episodes were godlike.
I have a very good idea of what episodes got you hooked. But full disclosure, I've seen the entirety of the anime, and I've read all the chapters. So I actually, the whole reason this got started was because I wanted to talk to AJ about the ending, about how I felt about it, and he decided that he would rather read the manga so that we could have a proper discussion about it instead of me just voicing my opinion. And then I figured it would be nice to get Bugz in on this, because Bugz, like he said, he's intermediate with anime.
True. And I would also like to say, this past episode of Let's Go Around, we didn't put anybody on the list of fuckery. I want to change that. I want to put everybody in my life who told me Attack on Titan was trash, because it was freaking amazing. I could have watched this way back when it first came out. No, I changed my mind. Yo, it's amazing. Amazing get.
Yeah, the anime does a lot of things different than the manga, and the animation definitely helps progress the story. But I did realize that there's certain things that happen in the anime that doesn't happen in the manga at all, which is actually pretty interesting to be reading and watching them both together at the same time. So I'm assuming that there's going to be things that AJ brings up that Bugz doesn't know, and vice versa, even though you guys read or got up to the same story point.
Bet. So on Thursday, I'm gonna just go to the bookstore, go to Forbidden Planet, and just buy all the Attack on Titan books.
All 37 volumes? Jesus Christ!
37 volumes?
Yeah,
Wait, I might have to rethink this.
Fuck.
Let's start with the first couple books.
This one was $10.
Yeah.
That's 3,700.
700. Oh.
Is that right? Am I right?
No,
Am I
I
wrong?
thought it was 700. No, 300 and
$370.
basically, yeah, I think
It's a
so.
lot.
I said
It's a lot of money.
3,700.
Right,
That's
it's
A lot of fucking money.
It's gonna feel like 3,700.
Also, we should mention that Bugz went way too far than what we decided on. He went leagues beyond what was decided for this episode.
So the original plan, he told me to watch up to episode 4. But by then but before he told me to watch up to episode 4, I was already on like episode 7. And then he's like, "Oh wait, never mind. You have to watch up to episode 14." I got up to episode 14 the first day and then I kept going the next day, which
Episode 14.
which led me to getting written up.
That's got to be farther than where I'm at.
I am done with the entire first season.
No. So the issue is that the manga, it does this thing where like it shows you a part of the story and then it skips over it and it gives you something else. Whereas in the anime, it shows it to you immediately, and then the manga revisits. That's why I told you to go up to chapter 20, because then you hit the exact same story points up to episode 14. It's really annoying.
Ooh. See, I thought I was meant to just read volume 1.
No. Originally, you were supposed to, and then I read the manga, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Bugz is gonna say something, ruin it for AJ." Now AJ has to go further, and then Bugz was like, "Bet I'm gonna just go further and further."
Okay, so bet AJ will bring up the point first, and then I'm like, okay, yes.
Yeah, that's basically how we have to go. We have to build off of what AJ has.
I'll try to limit everything that I know.
So there's.
I feel like the way that we should start this is AJ. Who's your favorite character at the moment?
Hold on. There's 4 episodes.
Chapters.
4 chapters. Yeah, they're named episodes in the book.
Yes, in the chapters.
But they're chapters.
Who's your favorite characters in the chapters?
I feel like the characters weren't really like fleshed out that much yet.
They're not.
In the first volume, like Eren feels like he gets the most. Obviously, he feels like the main character so far. I mean, I don't know yet because like he could be dead, but for all I know.
Wait, you didn't pass the attack on trust.
No. So the last thing
he's at the attack. You're at the ceremony where they're graduating, right?
So
the day of the graduation.
5 years after the attack through the wall, and the mother gets eaten. And then it jumps 5 years forward.
Yeah.
The top of the 10 class were picking their
They're about to pick where they want to go.
And then the what is it? The Colossal Titan? That's what they call it, right?
Breaks through the
shows him again. And then Eren, he hits him. He goes to hit him, and then he just disappears.
Yep.
Okay. I see.
Then the smaller ones are starting to come in through the hole that he made, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna fuck these guys up. We're gonna kill some Titans, like let's keep score." And then he gets his leg eaten off, and then all his friends die. And
wait, how does his leg get eaten off in the manga?
The Titan comes from like the floor, like he didn't see it. So he
okay, so it's the same way they did it in the anime. Right?
And then it like bites his leg, and then like his best friend gets eaten, and then so he goes to get his best friend, and he like pulls him out, and then he gets his arm eaten. His arm chopped off because it doesn't get eaten. He's inside the mouth when the arm gets chopped off, and then it ends with Mikasa, right? That's how you pronounce it.
Man's lost a whole arm and a leg.
She's looking back, but I don't think she's aware. But I feel like that sibling like tuition always kind of like kicks in.
Yeah.
So that's where it ends. She looks back to see to see if she can like see what's going on. She's totally unaware of what's going on.
So what the manga does differently than the anime Bugz is that it doesn't show you any of the training. Mm-hmm. It completely skips that. So AJ is just throwing a bunch of fucking characters. They're just saying names randomly. And you don't know fucking nobody. You don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just people are dying. Got it. Right.
Got it.
So for me, like, it's hard to be invested right now.
Yeah.
I'm not invested at all. If I'm just gonna be completely honest, I am not invested.
So from what because in the anime they did show all the training, all the getting to that moment.
Yeah.
So they introduced potato girl.
Sasha, yeah.
Okay, so I know who Sasha is.
All right, yeah, but in the way they introduce her is that the commander who looks like Xehanort from freaking Kingdom Hearts. I said that to start with. He was like, he's even creepier than he is. But she's eating a potato while they're all lined up, and this man goes up to her and goes like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I took this from the cafeteria." He's like, "Why are you eating it now?" "Oh, She breaks it in half. Like, do you want one? Man's just looking at him like,
Like, you
I know,
fucking idiot.
I know this bitch did not just makes her run until she drops.
Yeah, she runs for like 7 hours straight.
Yeah.
No food.
So they introduced like these other characters.
Wait,
like
Bugz. Before you get too far, all this episode is actually introduced later, so it's chapter 15 for AJ. That like I don't want to spoil too much for him.
I was gonna just throw the names out. Yeah, throw the names out.
Super annoying that the characters don't get fleshed out until like 3 volumes in. So as of right now, everything for you is just gonna be action, 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 and that's supposed to like draw you into the story because like it's moving so fast.
It's really not
supposed to. Yeah,
it's not drawing me into the story at all.
That's what they wanted, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, in the first fight here in the beginning of the book, when they're showing all the what are they called? The
Titans?
Sky Regiment?
That's what they call, right? The Sky guys? The Sky what do you call
Scouting
them?
regiment.
The Scout Regiment.
The Scout Regiment.
The ones with the wings on their back.
Wings of
freedom.
Yeah, the first few pages here are like 100 of them fighting one Titan.
Mm-hmm.
And they like get washed. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on in these first, like, this is the first 5 pages.
It also sucks because the art is terrible.
So wait,
yeah, it's garbage. I didn't know if that was a hot take or not.
No, the art is terrible.
In the manga, do you know Hans already?
Yes. The coward.
Yes.
Yeah. Straight up a coward.
Man's a whole asshole. And a coward.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know that this character.
No. It's just based off the fact that this man wants to go. I'll get the Titan. Man goes up to the Titan like.
He took one look at him and was like, nah.
Nah. Just. Bro,
I think that the manga, like the first volume of the manga, I'm not gonna say the manga entirely because obviously I didn't read it. But the first manga, honestly, on 100%, I don't mean this in any disrespect or anything like that. It feels like fanfic. Like it feels like a manga fanfic. It feels like some weeb who like thought of every manga like stereotype ever and his favorite stereotypes and just threw them like in 4 chapters.
Yeah, it's really hard to get into the manga. So I feel like if you were reading the manga when it first dropped, like week to week, it probably would have been easier to digest. But having just those 4 chapters at once and nothing else to really build up, like not knowing any of the characters, not really knowing what the story is because they're not explaining shit to you. It's just people are dying and that's it. And again, it's so hard to follow what's happening because the art is so ugly. It's and then so many of the characters are exactly like the Titans. I feel like the Titans are the only things that benefit from it because they look so awkward. So it's like, like they're kind of scary looking, but I can't tell if they're scary looking because you don't know how to draw or they're actually meant to be scary.
You don't know how to draw.
These people have the most doofiest freaking smile, bro.
They really are. They're so derpy. The derpiest monsters in fucking existence.
The author is as well as the illustrator, isn't he?
Yeah, he does both. Yeah, he writes and draws. Which the manga definitely suffers from a lot.
There's parts like, you know, the conversing parts, like they're not that bad. You know, obviously it's not that hard. Like if your occupation is manga, like I feel like it's not that hard to draw a simple scene. But yeah, you're right. When it does get to like the parts where I'll see, like there's a picture here that I wish I could like show to the class.
Well, I'm looking at images right now from the manga.
Like here, I could take a picture of it and then send it in the Discord, and then StarWind could like save it and like show it right here.
But yeah, a lot of the action sequences also suffer because of the art, where it's super hard to follow what's happening with the 3D maneuvering because it's just like little black line comes out and then their bodies look like slashes.
Like there's some nice shots. Let me see if I can look at this one. This one's nice.
The entire
Let me get
human
into
race
this.
is safe for us.
Like
Let's
that
do-
Oh
one.
yeah.
That one's nice. But again, it's just a head.
Mhm.
You know.
He has problems with anatomy. That's a lot of what it. The man.
Man has small ass eyes.
Yeah. His mouth also looks super awkward. It looks like he has like a pacifier on or something.
Yeah.
This is the action. Like, I'll kind of show you a little bit of the
I'm gonna
action.
need you to show me where this man's getting his leg bitten off.
Like, that's the action. Like, it's just a lot of lines and stuff. Like, you have to really like look to kind of understand what's going on. Like here also. I don't mean to spam the Discord
No,
with
that's
like
fine.
pictures of manga, but
I mean, he's gonna throw these pictures up on the.
like here's another one. Where the Colossal Titan shows up again.
Yeah, and it
And-
doesn't really explain to you what the fuck is happening. He's just like,
Yeah.
it's hot.
It's like, but what did he do?
So this story definitely benefits from being animated because in the anime they show you that it's steam. This is all steam that's coming off of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, you can't tell that from
It's
me. It just looks like
it's just
blobs.
Yeah, it looks like this is a bomb exploding.
Yeah.
They say
Whoosh.
It's so awkward to read.
oh man.
You gotta like picture it in your head, like, oh my god, whoosh. Okay, whoosh,
Whoosh.
whoosh.
Yeah. The I wouldn't say the superior way, but the most beneficial way to watch or to experience the story is to watch the anime.
Yes, because it literally drew me in. I was like, okay, wow, okay, this is how we're starting. Bet, yo, oh my god, yo.
It's interesting to see the two experiences, right? Like
Yeah.
watching
Like a man
first-
he did both, and then us who like one reads the book and one watched the anime. Two different perspectives, but StarWind has both perspectives.
StarWind has not given how he feels on the overall experience. Do you consider it positive or negative?
It's hard to give an opinion without revealing too much of the story, but I will say that probably the first couple of story arcs I hold in higher regard than the rest of the story in its entirety.
So it gets bad.
In my opinion. But having rewatched the series and rereading it, there are a couple of throwbacks and nods to things from past chapters that they bring up much later on in the story, which I appreciate slightly more. But at the same time, I don't like things they do in the anime because the anime reveals too much story. So like I'm sure that there's things that I can ask Bugz right now and he wouldn't understand what it is that I'm talking about unless I tell him to look for it, which you would only know to look for it if you get further into the story. So like in the very first page, well no, it's not the first page. It's the first time you see Eren, right? Where he's like laying down in front of the tree and Mikasa wakes him up and he starts crying.
Mm-hmm.
So in the anime, there's a whole dream sequence which reveals so much of the story in those freeze frames. So if you like slow it down and watch it, it tells you pretty much like everything's gonna happen in the series. But you're not supposed to know that. Which is where in the manga you don't get that. So the manga I feel like has an easier it builds on the mystery a lot more. As to where the anime, the opening and the endings also reveal so much of the story. Where like I'm watching them and I'm like, oh, so this whole time they've been telling me XYZ. Which is like it's kind of cool, but at the same time it sucks. Because if you were someone that's like dissecting the anime from like day one, which my sister used to
if you were doing this.
Yeah. So like if this was like your first time experiencing it and like you're looking for all the clues, like trying to figure out like, oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? Or if like you're one of those like super nitpicky kind of guys, like if we had Zero in here, like, oh, they said this in chapter 4, panel 5, and I'm like all right, like you're gonna do that. If you do that, the story suffers because of it. So if you just turn off your brain and just try and enjoy it for what it is. It's not that bad.
Which is what I did, and look where it led me.
Well, let's see. For the anime, I feel like it's a lot easier to do because the 3D maneuvering sequences, they're done really well. I don't like any of the coloring that's done for the anime. I hate the colors, but the 3D maneuvering itself looks really good. Like when Mikasa is turning back to fight damn, I don't want to say it. Well, she turns back and there's a scene where she like does like some crazy flips and shit, and she's like jumping from one building to the other. It looks amazing. The same thing with Eren when he flips up to the air and then he comes down on the other member. You know what I'm talking about, Bugz? Yeah, that scene. It looks amazing. But you don't get that in the manga.
Yeah. The 3D maneuvering in the show is like really good. Especially like when it gets
you can tell that that's what they focus so much on because the anime has a lot of still shots. So all of their money went into like maybe 3 or 4 scenes in each episode, and then everything else is like a still shot or like people slightly moving. You know, like old school video games, or like they'll have like the character like their head just move up and down, but everything else is static. It's like that.
Yeah.
Which again, it's not bad, but you got to realize what they're giving you.
It's 4 seasons
as of right now. Yeah,
it's 4. Isn't like there's like a 5th one, but like it's like halfway only, right?
No, so the 4th season is the last season. It's halfway done.
So the 4th season is what everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
The manga.
Yeah, the manga's only 140 chapters, and the first season I think does 35 chapters or more or less. It might be more, like maybe 40 chapters.
How many episodes?
25 episodes
in the first
season. For the first season, yeah.
And that already takes up like 8 or 9 volumes. So the anime does a really good job of adaptation. There's not going to be a lot more. I think there's like maybe going to be another like 9 episodes of the anime, if that. But there's not much anime. They just stopped because they had to catch up to the manga. And it just finished, I think, like what? It was this month, I think. Or the end of March.
Yeah, people were complaining about the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Wait, like the ending, or the fact that they didn't release the ending?
No, the ending itself.
Yeah, that's what prompted me to read this, kind of.
Yeah.
Was to see like how bad it really ended, because this at one point, it probably still is one of the most popular animes out there.
Yep. 100%.
Along with My Hero. So it was this anime was held up very, very highly. I think I'm gonna stick with the manga. Like I said, I don't have the attention span for anime. I don't like I can't just sit there and binge it. Like it's not for me.
I can. It's just the voice actors, man.
Instead of watching it in English?
Instead of me giving them voices, I want to hear the voices. No, I don't watch it in English. So no.
Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I'm like streaming and everything.
I need to hear the original content.
Yes.
Oh, I'm afraid now if I go to dub and hear the voice, I'm like, no, that's not what you sound like.
Who are you? You're not me.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, for me right now, it's I can't even rate it because I feel like I can't judge it on this first book.
Yeah, it kind of seems
a nice cliffhanger though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The first volume is just meant to be a cliffhanger, where it's like, oh shit, did the MC just die? What's gonna happen? Oh no, Eren.
Yeah. What is Mikasa gonna do now?
Yeah. I actually have a very
that's like what really like threw me off. I'm like, huh? Isn't this man like the whole main protagonist? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And that's what made me want to go further, because I'm like, nah, I need to know what the hell happened.
It's funny because when he lost his leg, like, in my mind I was like, oh my god, here we go. He's gonna get like a prosthetic leg. It's gonna be like cyber fucking some shit, and then he's gonna like do cool things with it. And then he lost the arm. And I was like, so he's right.
Blade my foot. Well,
Man's is gonna be right.
They're gonna turn him into cyborg.
That is, yeah, and then Then he jumps in the tight, takes his man out, and then boom, arm off. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Did I get this? Did I get this wrong? Is he not the main protagonist? What the fuck?
Yeah, in my mind, I was like, I guess Mikasa's main protag then? She got no like character building, but cool, I guess. Or is the best friend like he's brave now because he saved him?
Yeah, like this man cannot be the main protagonist.
The other dude that died, what's his name? Let me see. Here's a scene right here where he gets eaten. Fuck. I'm trying to find it. What's his name?
We're rest in peace to Squad 34, bro.
Thomas.
I don't know what happened. Did that man like get caught in the air or some shit?
Yeah, they grabbed him right out the air.
I thought it was like he pushed Aaron out of the way and he got hit instead.
Nah, he was just
he just got caught in the air.
Yep.
Great. Okay.
Nah.
They don't show that here.
No, he just turns.
He's just in his mouth.
In the hand.
Yeah. He's already in the mouth. Like
he's just already in the mouth, and then he just gulps.
I will say this though, it is funny when the Titans be swatting them like flies.
Yeah, it looks really funny.
Like they're like in high speed motion. All you see is, and they just get slapped out the air.
Yeah, there's a couple scenes where the characters get like kicked or like backhanded, and it looks hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
Who's this that dies here? She has 2 pigtails, it looks like?
Oh, yeah, she's another random.
That was a member of Squad 34.
Yeah.
Her whole head just devoured.
Yeah, the Titans love just munching on people.
With the creepy ass.
It was interesting. I feel like the most interesting part of the book was learning about the Titans. Like going through what they learned in school.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about how like
So wait, Simon, the training sequence that was in the anime, is that gonna pop up in the manga for him?
Yeah, it pops up in like the 3rd or 4th volume. So what ends up happening is okay, do you remember when how do I say this without revealing too much? What? Okay, do you remember when he stoppers? Do you know what I'm saying? When he goes to sleep and then he wakes up.
Yes.
And then they're like making him go somewhere and then he stoppers. So it's right after that scene in the manga, they go into the training arc. And I was like, what the fuck? like you have literally no idea what's happening. It's like this big epic moment, and then it's like, this is what we were doing 3 years ago. And I was like, oh, bet, thanks. It's not like I was invested in that other part of the story, but cool. I guess I'll stop for fucking 5 chapters to know what everyone's backstory is now. Like they flesh out all the characters afterwards. Which I guess in the manga, it's kind of like, these are the characters that survived. This is who they are. Where in the anime, it makes more sense because it's like, oh, these are the characters that you're going to be following. This is who they are. These are their personalities. And then you see them fighting the Titans and then they're interacting with each other. And then
you care.
Yeah, you're supposed to care about them. In the manga, you don't get any of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I mentioned the whole like this feels like fanfic thing, because it's literally like, here's edgelord, here's nerdy guy, here's main character who never gives up and does everything in his power and will prevail.
Yeah.
Here's, I don't know, fucking comedy relief.
So the only 3 characters you really know are Armin, Eren, and Mikasa,
and Hans.
Yeah,
he doesn't die.
And then like the dad is like injecting something into Eren here, and they don't reveal what it is. So I don't know.
Oh, so that was the dream sequence that StarWind was talking
about.
Yeah, so he passes out, I think, right? Is that what it was?
So those are 2 different scenes altogether. The dream sequence that I'm talking about in the anime happens literally it's right before Eren wakes up when Mikasa is bothering him. And the dream sequence you're talking about, Bugz, happens later when they wake up in Trost, which he sees beforehand in the manga. So the pacing in both of them are completely different. They show you shit out of order. There's also extra scenes in the anime to flesh out characters like Jean, Connie, Ymir, and
I know,
Krista, which you don't get in the manga.
He doesn't even know who those names are.
No, so if I'm not mistaken, he should have seen Jean.
The top 10 people.
Yeah,
but they don't show all of them. Jean, you've definitely seen Jean, right? He says something to Eren. He's like a dickhead. He has like a long face.
Like the one that he did. They're fighting. That they're punching each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the dickhead.
I've seen him.
So like he knows a couple characters here and there, but they don't flesh them out until chapter 15.
Here's Mikasa, Braun, Rainer, Braun,
yeah.
Bertolt,
yeah,
Annie, Eren,
Annie Lenhart,
Jean, Marco, Connie, Sasha, Krista.
Yes, and then the other one is Ymir, which you'll meet later on.
Yeah, they didn't show that one.
But again, it's so weird that they chose to go that route for the manga, where like you literally don't know anyone, which I guess is supposed to give you this sense of like no one is safe, or like you don't really know what's going on, like anyone can die. Whereas in the manga, like you know who has plot armor.
Yeah, I guess you could see it like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, in the manga, it definitely feels like you already know like what's gonna go down.
Yeah,
because it's so random because they move in 5 years later, and then it's like, this is Mikasa. She's older now. She got 5 years. She's the top of her class and everything. She's the combat. She got the brains. She got the smart, whatever it is. She can move and the mobility and everything like that.
You must simp for her.
But how?
Yeah, they don't explain.
The first half of the book, she was just secondary character. Now she's better than the MC.
So later on in the story,
she is the MC.
Yeah.
See, then it's like, okay, I kind of like this Mikasa person now because she's cool and badass. But then it's like, what happened to Eren?
Later on in the story, they explain why she's so good at everything. I kind of feel like the reason was a little, but we'll see how you guys what happens.
I'm assuming it has to do with this injection bullshit.
No, not at all.
You're talking about her backstory.
Yes and no. Yes and no. So it does have something to do with her backstory, but I don't think it's the way that you're thinking. But
they're not siblings, are they?
Oh, so yeah. Don't say much.
No, because like
they're not siblings.
I caught that like immediately. You can kind of just that's what I got from the manga. I didn't even know that. So that's not me looking up anything like on the side or whatever. This is just a pure guess. So thank you for clarifying that. No, you just kind of figure. Like, I don't know how I got that, but they never call them siblings.
No.
I think that's what it is. Like they never say like you're my sister or like this is my brother. And she never calls the mom.
This
like
is also
ever.
True. Everyone's only
so like
I
guess yeah, exactly. And like I picked it up and I was like, you kind of don't give a fuck about your mom.
Heartless.
And I was like, so this kind of tells me there's some weird shit. And like your father's a doctor and he's doing these weird injection shits. There's got to be some like experimentation with the Titans or some shit going on. And the father's leading on to more than I think.
I need to check out this manga now.
See, this is me kind of like theorizing, right?
No, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted to see how you guys felt while reading it, and then after you got to certain story points, we could talk about it and explain how you felt and like if you're let down or if it's better than what you expect, like that. This is good.
So I get there. You go. That's my theory so far. This is what I've got.
The father's a dick, and Mikasa is heartless. Bet.
The father definitely. You can tell the father is one of the biggest plot points in the manga, or that's what they're trying to lead you on for now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm getting to. So, I'm hoping Hans gets a redemption arc here. He needs to pay back his Aaron's family.
Which, by the way, because I was telling StarWind this, they could have saved his mother.
100%.
They could have saved him. In the anime, they're trying to lift like the board, like to pull her out, and just them two alone, they were getting a little bit somewhere, ish.
So every needs a tragic story, no?
Yeah, that's true. But like I'm saying, they could have I'm just saying they could have just propped it up, pulled her out, and then he could have carried her, and they could have been gone.
He could have used the 3D maneuvering gear to position himself underneath one of the boards, like a lever, and then shoot himself up, and all the boards would have flew off.
Yes.
And then they could have just dragged her.
This man wants to, I'm going to go fight the Titan. Scratch that. I'm taking you kids out of here. I'm getting you kids out of here. Let's go.
He didn't even look back either. He doesn't.
No, he did. And meanwhile, he's carrying fucking Eren in a way that he can see his mother get fucking killed.
I was shocked to see the vulgarity of his mother getting eaten and her legs splitting. As
Oh yeah. So in the manga, the mother dies in a much more gruesome way than in the anime. In the anime, the thing just like kind of puts her in the mouth and like bites her, and then
you just see the blood splatters.
Yeah, so it doesn't like show in detail as to where in the manga like.
See, now I'm gonna take a picture of this.
It's not like in Blood Sea where they freaking show the entirety of the death.
The manga goes much more in detail.
It's actually pretty fun. I chuckled when I saw the death of the mother. I was like, damn. He really violated her like this.
And your man Aaron's just watching. Oh no, Mom.
It's funny because...
My God, just little legs flopping over.
Yeah, he like grabs her and is like looking at her and just like, and then like he has her in his hand and her back is like broken.
Yeah, because in the anime, she is fighting back, and then you see the Titan squeeze, and then that's where she just goes lifeless, and then he just I don't know.
Also, this is supposed to be a female Titan.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It's funny because
it wasn't it didn't look like a female in the anime.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a girl. They say that it's hard to tell them apart because they don't have
the anatomy.
Jordan.
It's funny because they show Hans. He goes, "I," and then he like puts his sword back in, and then all of a sudden, the kids are like in his like hands. So I don't know if they show him pick up the kids in the anime.
No, he just runs by and then picks them both up.
No, see, they don't show that. They're just in his hands already. He's just dead.
Yeah, he has both of them, one arm each, and I'm like, yo, you could have carried his mother.
He didn't even try using the 3D maneuvering gear with them in his hands, though. Like, he could have definitely just flew away and then came back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Hans was like, nah, I don't like this family. Die.
Which is crazy because he wants to redeem them so badly.
Also, Bugz brought up a good point, was that right after that scene, he goes to the people with the I think it's like a drawbridge type thing where they're trying to close the wall. He's like, no, we have to leave it open.
We have to leave it open.
You just let people die.
We have to leave it open to get the rest of the people evacuated. Man, you
don't care about anyone. Hans is the worst. As of right now, Hans is the worst.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, damn, man, this doesn't get a redemption. But fuck this guy. But yeah, I mean, it's all right so far. Like, it's okay.
There's a lot of people in who are like not cadets, like higher up in the plate that are really dicks. That are real dicks, bro.
I mean, it makes sense because they haven't had to fight for like 100 years. They've just been holed up inside the wall. So they grew complacent. Where they're like, as of now, it's just like they're training to get into the center of the city so they can gain money, wealth, like fame. I want
AJ to get to that part so I can just be like, yeah, this fucking idiot was like, I wanted to kill this man. Like, fuck this dude.
They show it's pretty cute. There's a preview of Attack on Titan Volume 2. And then you can see like kind of what's going to be coming in the next volume. I've never really seen this in a manga. And it's funny because this looks like Armin dead on the floor, but it's not him.
Wait, what?
You never know.
Is it a pig?
I guess they did that on purpose. He's like trying to snap him out of it, and then everyone is frazzled. Somebody gets licked.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Someone gets licked. It says, "That's my Krista," and then someone licks her. Cool.
Also, the artist, he would sometimes put fake teasers in the manga and the book where it was publicized to get people to try and read the next volume.
That's
so
shady.
Sometimes, he would have like certain characters die or like certain characters like be revealed as Titans and shit like that. And you like be like, oh my god, and you buy the next volume and you be like, nope, that's not what happened. Haha.
Oh wow. I don't think I'm buying volume 2. I think I'm gonna stay with volume 1 and then I'm just gonna read them by other means. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
This is good though. I'm glad that Bugz is having a good time watching it.
Yes.
Hopefully, when AJ catches up, we can talk more in depth about some of the other plot points that have happened. By then, Bugz will probably be finished with the series, but you know.
Probably.
Have you watched any other episodes today, Bugz?
I've only watched it up to the end of season 1.
Okay.
I stopped there because there was nothing that pushed me forward to go into it yet. Now, if it left me off with a cliffhanger for season 1, I would be watching season 2 right now.
But there is, if I'm not mistaken, the last like 2 or 3 seconds, like you watch past the endings, right? The moment the endings pop up, you just go to the next.
Like when they reveal like the next trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it for the last one. I wanted to
watch.
I didn't want to be inclined to watch season 2.
No. Watch it. There's something that happens at the end of that episode.
Okay, but I'm saying it's gonna. It's like a little Marvel cinematic trailer at the end. A Marvel end credit scene.
Yeah, it's an end credit scene that you need to watch. Which is
you see
crazy.
The little Pikachu, by the way, in the last picture.
Pink cube?
Pikachu on my picture.
Yeah. Like he's happy that Aaron's mom is dying. Fuck that hoe.
What you were saying?
It's interesting though because for Bugz, he gets to watch the anime like right after the other, as to where most fans had to wait years for the second season to come out. So
yeah.
That and
season only 12 episodes.
Yeah, it's really short.
Ooh.
But I am very excited to see how Bugz feels about this season. Very excited. We'll see how.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
I just deafened myself with the music. Yeah, I'm gonna actually watch it right now.
I'm probably gonna.
That's gonna make me watch the whole next season.
Man, just about to pop while watching this.
You're gonna get Bugz' genuine reaction to like.
I'm probably gonna read Yotsuba tonight.
Yes, Yotsuba is amazing.
I'm gonna read it tonight.
Wait, what? No, I need to go back now. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Oh god. So yeah, it's literally the last 5 seconds.
Yeah. I wait at the I'm there right now. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like,
yeah. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. No spoilers. Yeah.
All right. I'll message you on the side.
He needs to get it off his chest.
I need.
I'm so glad that you were composed. He was like, I got
Yeah,
an
yeah.
idea.
My God. All
Oh,
right.
man.
Well,
This is good. When
Oh.
do you guys want to do the next review?
I don't know. Depends on when I get around to reading the next volume.
Yeah, you need something to like really hook you into the story. That's the problem right now.
Yeah, I kind of want to read something else.
And it's like I want to tell you to read chapters 15 through like I want to say 19 just so that you could get involved with the characters and then jump back to chapter 5. But I don't know if that's really the proper way to tell you to read the story. Because again, that's literally what they do in the anime. They move it from the third volume. It's the second episode. It's the second episode of the anime. So like you see some shit happening, and then it's like this is everyone, and then you move back into the actual story, which is what you got. I think in like page 20 or maybe 15.
Like chapter 2, yeah. Chapter 2 was when it did the time skip.
Yeah, so it's pretty fucked.
Yeah, it just like gave me a bunch of names.
Mm-hmm.
I only knew 3 of them. And I'm supposed to care all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to try and.
Yeah, they should have did like a little bit of the training scene.
Yeah, I'm supposed to just accept that they're all.
Or like during the like, if they put like the time skip and they put like little pictures of like little scenes from it, you know.
Okay, if I can put it for Bugz, right, in a good way, right? It's like if a wrestler debuts, right, and then like 5 weeks later, he's already WWE champion.
Yep.
And then like and then like the promos and everything just feel like he's unbeatable, like.
Every NXT debut. Got it.
Yeah, it feels like that. Like it's just like, wow, that was pretty fast.
Man is a whole champion already. Okay, got it.
Oh, man.
It's crazy too because they don't even explain what the 3D maneuvering gear is. You just see them doing shit. And
yeah, they're just pulling the swords out and like flying and shit. And I'm just like, you didn't tell me what it does.
You don't know how they're fighting them, how to kill them, no nothing.
All they explain is why the sword is flexible. That's all they explain. I mean, there's some like little
excerpt
in between chapters. Like if you really wanted to care, you can read how like the walls are built and like how the machine things that they use. See, I don't even have a name for them.
Yeah.
I don't even have a name for them. Like that was the first time hearing what it's called.
The 3D maneuvering gear, yeah.
Yeah. But they show like how it's.
Don't they call it like ODM also?
What happened?
Don't they call it like ODM also?
No.
No, manga. They don't say shit.
Not in the manga. I'm saying like OD, like in the anime they say ODM.
Oh, that's you. Okay. But yeah, there's just none of that here. Like none of it. And then they kind of just like you don't know about the fortress at all.
Nope.
Like they don't explain. Yeah, they don't explain anything until the wall gets broken. Then they're like, they've broken through wall Maria Rose or some shit, right? That's what it's called. Like, hold on, I have the picture here. They show they randomly show what the walls are. Right here. Okay.
It was Wall Maria.
Wall Maria. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, they broke through Wall Maria, and I'm like, what? I didn't even know you had multiple walls. And then they show the walls, and I'm like, there's 3 whole fucking walls.
Yep. But they also don't explain to you like how big the walls are, like what's in between them. So like there's a chapter I think later on where they give you like a zoomed in picture of like these little bubbles in between the walls where like mini cities are. But you have no sense of scale with the pictures they're showing you.
Yeah. So wait, when they show the Titan going up to the wall when they're young, doesn't it say like, oh, that wall is over 50 meters tall or something?
Okay, so basically, there's no context up until the Titan gets there, right? So the Titan gets there and he puts like the hand over
The hand
wall.
over, yeah.
For me as the reader, I'm just kind of like, well, this is what they predicted the entire time, because the whole beginning of the manga is just like, one day like stop sitting on your ass and being drunks. Like, this is Eren. Like, he's just like, like, oh, this is gonna happen. Like, just because it didn't happen the last 100 years doesn't mean it ain't gonna happen tomorrow. Like, you just gotta be prepared all the time. And then actually, to kind of like also say, like, everything just feels conveniently happening.
Yep.
Like, everything just feels like a jumbled mess of convenience. So then all of a sudden, like, the hand goes over the wall, and I'm just like, oh man, like, this is what he said. Like, this is gonna happen. But I didn't know in my mind that this is abnormal, because they don't tell me that this is abnormal until they're like later on. They're like, yeah, how did he even get there? It's 50 meters tall, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So that's not the average height of a Titan.
Yeah.
They don't explain that that's a different type of Titan, and Titans are normally, they're big, but they're not like that big.
Also,
you know what I mean?
Another thing that the manga fails to do is explain to you what the armor Titan is. He gets a single panel in the manga. And I'm sure AJ doesn't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I don't at all. So I'm looking back right now.
The armored Titan is the guy who does the football tackle through the wall when they're trying to get on the boats.
The one where Hans is trying to say, keep the gates open, we're trying to evacuate.
Yeah, that's the armored Titan. He doesn't look any different from any of the other Titans in the manga. He has no discernible design, nothing. But that's a major character in the story, the armored Titan.
I see him now. Okay.
Yeah. But they don't distinguish that at all.
But in the anime, they do.
Yeah, he gets like a whole fucking sequence where usually they show him running, and then he does the tackle, and then they like zoom in on his face and everything. And you can see that he looks different from everyone else. But in the manga, it's just literally that one panel. I had to reread the chapter like 2 or 3 times because I was like, wait, where is he? And then I saw him in the tiny little corner. I was like, oh.
Titan, yeah.
And I said that in the anime, he has a different look. Like he's set apart from the other ones.
Yeah, he looks completely different. Which, again, AJ has no idea. Like, if I didn't bring it up, he wouldn't have known who that character was.
Oh, yeah, so I have the picture here. It's just a Titan breaking through the wall.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing else after that.
He looks super basic.
The gate. It broke through wall, Maria.
Yeah.
It's all over. And then he, like, says, is that him that talks? No, he doesn't talk. No, it's all over. Humanity is going to be devoured by the Titans again. Yeah, no, that's not him. Okay. He just says, ooh.
Yeah.
And that's it. You never see him again. It jumps to Mom's gone. I'm never going to see her again.
Mom's gone. I'm trying to find a picture for that, but like everything, it looks like everything's pretty much spoiling a little bit for me.
And then it jumps.
But it's all right. I don't mind. I'm trying to find like the little football stance where he goes crashing. Why not? I'm scrolling down. They got a picture of him, and then they got a picture of Brock Lesnar. I'm like, yeah.
But yeah, like it says, like, I'm gonna destroy them, blah blah blah, all of them, last one of them with those animals, and then it shows the number 850, and then I'm like, what does that mean?
That's the year. So they don't tell you that either. That's the year.
I'm like, what's 850? What is this? Is this like a door? Like, is this a hotel room? Like, can someone explain? And then
the year 850, yeah.
It shows 850. It shows the guy. Okay, so it shows 850, and then it says, we have paid the price for 100 years of peace with tragedy. Given the sense of crisis at the time, we were ill prepared to cope with the sudden appearance of the Colossus Titan. And then it shows the walls. So this is the first time they tell you about the walls. And this is for me when it's revealed that this is not just one big wall. This is like a community.
I think I got walls. So, and this is what he looks like in the anime. As soon as he breaks through the gate.
Are you putting it in the anime chat?
I put it in the voice chat.
Which one's that one? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I see.
All the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man has a whole other design.
I didn't even know he was important. I thought it was just another Titan.
Nope.
Dedicate your hearts. Yes, sir. Today you have completed your military training, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, from one page to the other, everything just completely changes.
I'm like, huh? like, oh my god, Aaron's a whole grown ass man.
It's crazy.
That's actually the end of chapter 2. Yes. Chapter 3 is when now they're graduated, I guess.
Yeah, it literally just tells you who the top 10 in the class are.
And then he fights this
go
random
fight.
man. He fights this random man, and Mikasa picks up Aaron to stop him, and she puts the scarf over her face, all edgy like, and everything. Actually, there's a line here.
Oh, the wipe.
Is it? They're calling you the most talented person who's ever been through training. I'm sure you'd get special treatment if you join the military police brigade, and so will I. If you join the garrison, I'll do the same. Without me around, you'll die an early death. I'm not asking you to stick with me. How long do you intend to keep at this? As long as we live. I died once and was restored to life. I won't forget that death. What does that mean?
It's her backstory. You have to wait.
Why would you put that line in there? Why? I didn't understand this line at all.
Yeah, the manga is really bad. Really
and
bad
he just sits there and like doesn't even acknowledge that she says that, and I'm just like, wait, Aaron, where are the questions? Oh man, damn, our server is really down.
Yeah, it's kind of doo-doo.
It says unavailable.
It doesn't even show up for me though.
Mine's has the little picture of Tifa and the little exclamation mark in red above it.
Nah, mine, it's not showing up for me at all. I just see the exclamation on the bottom, and it's like, these are unavailable. I can't even click on it if I wanted to.
I can click on it, and then when I click on it, it says, looks like we're having trouble connecting, but no worries. Check back later. See if
that's the same thing as for us.
Let's see, when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, but did my internet like cut out?
The same thing I thought.
I was like, I'm about to call Verizon right now. And then I clicked on the Metaverse, and then everything loaded, and I was just like, that's not my internet.
I opened up a web browser and I started typing in shit to see if it would go to Google. You can work there.
It's just Discord telling us like you can't use the server. Use your server.
I just peeped that you just said F to the whole server. Zero's probably mad right confused right now.
Probably thinks we kicked him. He's like, fuck these guys then.
Good stuff. Well, that's all I got to say about the manga. Overall thoughts. Am I interested in reading more? No. Am I going to read more? Yes. I want to read more House Husband. That's what I want.
Fucking gold. You should also watch that, Bugz. Bugz, how about you watch that while AJ
he's catching up?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. There's, I think, 7 episodes on Netflix.
The thing is that you made me watch these last 5 seconds of the show, and I need answers now.
Just pretend like it was a real show. You have to wait a week. Wait a week to watch
I am on season 3 of My Hero.
The thing is, I don't have to wait though.
Oh, you're on season 3 of My Hero. We could do a My Hero episide.
Yeah, I'm on season 3.
Shit.
I'm about to start season 3.
Oh.
So do that one next week. While you read, or you keep reading.
That means Bugz, you can't keep. Wait, Bugz, are you watching season 5 of My Hero? Because that started.
I'm watching that, and I'm reading the manga.
Yeah. The only reason I'm my partner wanted to watch My Hero. So like binging it is fine like that because our time to watch things is that.
Yeah.
Because it's like I feel like I have I have the whole day to like
grape juice.
Do things, and then like I'll stream, and then she'll cut back from work, and then it's like, okay, we're gonna eat and like watch something, so we'll pick a movie or like a TV show or something. So I don't really like have the time to binge it, Maybe once school's over, like I can sit down and binge some anime.
What's happening in season 3 right now? Just so that I can.
I haven't started season 3.
So what happened at the end of season 2?
Todoroki sees his mom.
Mm.
I think that's the end of season 2.
So
It feels like it.
The big Nomu fight was the end of season 1. Right?
Yes, where
Where
they're
in the dome.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, when they're doing like the little training exercise.
And All Might shows up and like
Yeah.
exerts himself at the end there.
The 100% Detroit smash.
Yes.
Knocks the Nomu into
Wait, the end of season 2 is the match for with him and no.
When
Bakugo?
Todoroki fights Bakugo
Yeah.
in the
In the
Chunin
festival.
exams.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's basically the tournament arc of the anime. Every anime has a tournament arc. It feels. But yeah, I think that's the end of season 2, right? When Todoroki sees his mom.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because Endeavor also shows up, and then he
because I guess it's class
Endeavor!
1A. Class 1A goes shopping for training camp supplies, but things get out of hand when a villain pulls Izuki aside.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I know what you're talking about.
No, that's literally the end of season 2. What the?
No, it ends with Todoroki, does it not? Maybe I'm not at the end of season 2 then. Is this the mid-season finale?
It's the mid-season finale.
Okay, I see. Then I'm not done with season 2.
Yeah, no, because it's literally you're at episode 25 of season 2. Todoroki
How many
versus
episodes?
Bakugo. 38.
So yeah, then I'm not at the end then, because he goes into the psych ward, right? That's where his mom is. His mom's at the psych ward.
His mom is in the hospital.
It's a psych ward.
It's a hospital.
Bitch crazy.
She's in the psych ward, yeah. She burned a whole child's face.
Yeah, like
She
bitch
got
crazy.
some
She
issues
in the
right now.
psych ward, bro. Like, and the hospitals don't have nice chairs like that, and all white. She in the psych ward, bro. He walks in and like wants to have the conversation with her because I don't think he's seen her in all this time since
He's been
she burned him. Yeah. So I mean that's another review for another day, I guess.
It's good though. We have some reviews we could do. I like.
Well, we could do the season 1 of My Hero. I think by the time we do season 1 of My Hero, I'm gonna be done with season 2. So you said 38 episodes? That's like 10 episodes left.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
So you saw the whole fight with him in
I saw the whole
Midoriya.
tournament.
No, Todoroki versus Midoriya.
I saw that fight, yeah.
That's when he used Final Flash Fire or some shit.
I liked Ochako and Bakugo more than the other ones though.
Yeah, I love Ochako.
Man just saying, why are you bullying her? I'm like, huh?
Yeah. I thought that was definitely the best fight of the tournament.
Well, all right. It seems like this is going to be the end of the Attack on Titan discussion. Hopefully we come back with some more reviews soon.
Hopefully.
Let us know how you guys feel in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Hit us up. Metaverse G. That's the Twitter. You guys want to do your plugs?
GT Bugz at Twitch for Twitch is GT Bugz.
If you ever stream.
If I ever
I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
I was planning today, but I when I got home they were already off Dead by Daylight, so
That is
we'll
true.
save it for another day.
Play with you.
Yes. We played early today, that's what it was.
Yeah, they already had a replacement for me.
He feels slighted now.
I realized how early I started playing and I was like, damn, I'm tired already. It was like 3 p.m.
Yeah, I had to eat, bro. I was so hungry.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to look at another TV screen. So I sat down and like I ate and I read the book and I was like, this is much nicer.
Sitting next to your window.
With a little.
I won't say where I was reading the book.
With the light dim down.
I had lunch. Let's just leave it at that.
I'm the thinker.
I looked like the armor
Armor
Titan right here. My Twitch is Resident Raccoon, of course. You can catch me there. I pretty much stream 4 or 5 times a week. I don't stream weekends. Today I streamed a StarWind, a friend of mine. Some Dead by Daylight. Every Tuesday, I'm trying to play every Dead by Daylight.
Oh, so you know this person.
Yeah, I know this person.
Did he say that on the stream? He was
Yeah,
like,
it
oh,
did.
this is my friend.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think I joined
He probably
the
got
stream.
on after that.
Yeah, I thought it was just some random that I met. Bad, yo. You got a mic? Squat up.
And tomorrow, not tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Thursday, I will be back.
Day
With
6.
more Resident Evil. Yes, day 6 of Resident Evil 4. Yay! And then you can catch me on Twitter, Resident of R.
Cool. See you later, guys.
Yee yee.
Peace out. Acknowledge me.